Hi, I'm Rick. We're doing this little short video in service of the Center for Ageless Entrepreneurs, the CAE. The CAE enables entrepreneurs in the second half of life. We chose that word carefully. Enable means to make able, to give power, means competence or ability, to make possible. That's what's coming. That's the time of life you're in. You need to find out what's coming and how to get ready for it. We think of the CAE as a marketplace for peer entrepreneurs. There's plenty of places to get training and to learn about the subject and get into incubators and accelerators. But what happens when you get out? You have to find somebody to sell something to, or you have to find collaborators for the projects you're working on. Where do you do that? How do you do that, especially if you're an entrepreneur in the second half of life? You find your peers, and that's what the CAE is built around. I turned to a book called Stage, Not Age, published in 2022, Dr. Susan Wilner Golden. Two important points here. Older workers are not a monolith. There's a dozen, more than a dozen individual categories of people at different stages, no matter what their numerical age is. Ageless entrepreneurs are generally referred to as Renaissance learners, active, involved, engaged in their communities. You can be that person. It's also, as Dr. Wilner Golden says, a $22 trillion economy. This is Stanford School of Business saying this. The $22 trillion economy that's emerging, we can't stop it, to serve older people in economies across the world. Now is the time to put yourself back in that game. Find a place. Here's one, Abby Miller-Levy. She co-founded a venture capital firm focused on this $22 trillion economy called Primetime Partners. She started with Alan Patricof, a legendary Wall Street investor. And this is a quote I carry around from Ms. Miller-Levy. Go find an experienced professional who's been in the industry for 20 or 30 years, of the industry you're starting your startup in. Go find a co-founder who has that experience, that network, that understanding, and frankly, the relevancy to the end user that looks like them. And go co-design a business with someone who is of the target group you're looking to serve. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to end up as a co-founder or that you want to be a co-founder, but as an active Renaissance learner, someone contributing to the economy, somebody making new projects, new products, new services. You're going to be a vital cog in this link of success that helps people in the second half of life succeed. So we welcome you to the CAE. It's based in collaboration. We are not after the largest size. This is an invitation only. You need to be invited by a member. It's a place to meet your peer entrepreneurs. And most importantly, it's a place to learn about new opportunities, places that projects that you can complement or that turn up collaborators and customers for work you're doing. It's a good time to be an entrepreneur, especially a great time for entrepreneurs in the second half of life who have the knowledge, the know-how, and the networks to succeed. Are you ready for what's coming? Can you make yourself more resilient? You want to start small. Start as a one-person operation. Doesn't hurt, and it's not very expensive. Get an entity around yourself. Get your banking in place. Get your insurance in place. Cover your risks. You want to start smart. In my world, that means finding your tribe, finding the group, finding peers. In our case, we recommend the Center for Ageless Entrepreneurs. But you want to find a group that you can work with. That's how you work smart in the 21st century. And of course, start right now. Everything is going to take longer than you think, even the easy stuff. Best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. Next best time is today. Get started, get underway, and we'll have a home waiting for you. We'll keep the light on for you at the CAE. Thanks and welcome.